What's going on? So today we are going to talk about securing your firearm. Okay. If you are in the state of Illinois, Chapter 720 ILCS 5, Section 24-9 requires that you have a safe to secure that firearm. Okay. And so, of the safes that are out there, the type of safe that I like is Max Safe. Do me a favor, if you're watching this, hit that subscribe button, get the likes up, all that great stuff. Okay. TikTok, let this video ride, right? Because we want to promote healthy firearms securing or safety and stuff like that. Excuse my words, okay? So one of the safes that I actually like is Max Safes. Max Safes. Why do I like Max Safes? I am the type of person, and by the way, the background that you hear, there is a beauty salon right next door. So the ladies are talking, they're having fun. That stuff is great. They shouldn't have to bring it down because I'm recording. I support stuff like that, okay? So I actually have two of the safes right here, right? Sipping on his tea, what's going on? I've got a larger safe by Max Safes, and then I've got this safe right here by Max Safes, okay? So in promoting this safes by Max Safe, I'm going to tell you one of the things that I like about it. I like this safe. Why do I like this safe? Because it has 3 points of entry. 3 points of entry. Vein pattern recognition, right? Inside of your finger are veins, right? Now, I'm also a fingerprint vendor. I'm licensed in the state of Illinois as a fingerprint vendor. And what do we use? We use your fingerprints. And you got different types of signatures, if you will, for the lack of, explaining it in terms you might understand. You have loops, you have whirls, hoops, things like that. So everybody has their own individual fingerprint pattern, right? And so we pretty much live scan it. We put it on a glass, stuff like that. And the glass has to be able to read the actual indentations. But if you're talking about using a safe that has a biometric fingerprint scanner, it may not take into consideration the fact that under the influence of stress, different people, their hands can be very sweaty. You could be bloody, it could be dirty and things like that. And so you said that's why we clean the glass after each use. Yes, but if we're talking about firearms usage, you may not have the opportunity, if you want to access that safe quickly, to be able to find something to wipe the glass to make sure it's clean. Let's talk facts. Don't think about what you would do theoretically. Think about practically. How many times do you really wipe the glass or wipe the surface of your fingerprint scanner? How many of you are going to actually wipe your hands? You're not going to think to do that under stress. That's why I love Max Safes. This does not rely on the glass for fingerprint scanning. If anything, the glass right here actually protects the technology on the inside that houses the vein pattern recognition. In fact, let me get my little flashlight here so you can see on the inside just how you're not going to really be able to even touch that glass. Okay, you're not going to even be able to touch that glass. That glass protects the technology on the inside, right? So it has 3 points of entry. You've got the vein pattern recognition, you've got the touch points right here, and you've got key. Okay, so with the key, we know how the key works. You put the key in the hole and then you turn it, right? Okay, this is cool. But if your safe only relies on key entry, that's not going to necessarily be good. Think about it. Under the influence of stress, how many of you, do me a favor, tap the screen, get the likes up, please. How many of you actually were in a rush to try to get out to your car? We're in a rush to try to get somewhere, and you either forgot your keys or you locked yourself out, right? So, rule of thumb, where there is a key, let it be. Where there is a key, let it be. You see what I'm saying? So, but you don't want to rule this out. You don't want to rule it out, but it can't be your only mechanism of entry, okay? So then we've got touch. Now, this is a generic code that I have in here, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? And now you're in. Or you can hold it, and now it's going to make noise when you touch it. Here we go. Good, just like that. Now, you may want it to be on silent, so I'll touch the number 1 here, and then it'll blink, right? So now it's silent, okay? And now you're in. So that's touch, right? Here we go. Let me go and take care of your cold pizza, because that's not true. Got it. Okay, so, all right, there we go. Then you've got the vein pattern recognition. Here we go. You see, I just put it in here, and then what happened? It opened up. Now, I see one of the comments that says you could literally drop it and it opens up. Well, the purpose of the safe is not to drop it. That's number 1. Number 2, you also have little holes on the bottom to where you can bolt this safe to something to where no one is really able to pick it up unless they destroy the thing that it is attached to. Does that make sense? This is why we love people who are naysayers, but they don't factor in certain things relative to the fact that you could, if it's loosely out there, you could pick it up and drop it in. And just like anything, it has the possibility of breaking, right? If you're interested in this so far, do me a favor, tap the link in the bio, tap the link in the bio. So I'm going to still talk about this one some more. So what is this powered by? It is powered by AA batteries. I tend to like the lithium batteries, the Energizer lithium batteries, but I'm going to tell you something good about this, okay? I'm going to tell you something good about this, right? So it's powered by the lithium batteries, okay? And it doesn't have to be lithium. That's just what I choose to use. But it is 4 AA batteries. I like the lithium ones. But let's just say the battery dies. Let's just say the battery dies. As you can see, I've taken one of these batteries out. And as you can see, with one of these batteries out, it now makes it where you are only able to get in with the key, right? With the key. So let's just say you actually lose your key. Do me a favor, tap the screen, get the likes up. Let's just say you lose your key. Here is the thing that I love about what Max Safes does to this. It has a USB port right here. A USB port right here where I can simply take this is just a battery pack. That's all this is. Just a regular battery pack, just like this. And the USB plug. Watch what happens. I plug it into this hole right here. And look what happens. It's alive. Now I'm able to get access. I'm able to get vein pattern recognition. And that's what happens when it doesn't work, right? So here we go. Okay, get in there. Hold on. Now it gets access. Okay, now it gets access, right? The link is in the bio. If you like this safe, the link is in the bio.